Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers.
Good morning, Maureen. So I have to say that if my egg frying ability this morning was to translate to the rest of my day, I would probably burn the house down or something. So again, it's just that reminder. It's like, wow. So dropping a pan on the floor, all these other things. It's like, all right, I need a light switch. I need something that's going to change what I'm doing today. So this is just another reminder that says, just to breathe. Just absorb and then acknowledge what's going on. Because I tell you what, normally, like a couple years ago, I would have just run out the door wouldn't have even finished making breakfast, and it just would have been the start of a day. So, but this is a good way to start the day. Anytime somebody can sit back and get a chance to meditate and breathe. So much better than how it started out. So what are we doing anyway? We're checking in with the universe. Or as I like to say, the universe is holding up a mirror, asking us what we see, and we're going to check the tarot and look at that reflection. And again, this morning, if I had done that without, this morning was nuts. This is a total do-over. So, let's see what we do have for today. It's nice to have that do-over. Not even up for barely an hour and got a do-over. How nice is that? Taking that breath. Feet flat on the floor. Butt comfortable in the seat. Shoulders relaxed. Neck relaxed. Just a chance to check in to see if there's any anxieties or any angers or resentments. And if we look at it in the morning now, maybe if something pops up and triggers us later on. Instead, I'm just going to look back and say, hey, my day started with spilling eggs on the floor. So so the rest of my day is not that bad. And I'm not going to get caught up. I'm going to try not to get caught up in the whole election thing. I am going to relax and just not do the doom scrolling. So let's check out what we have here. We've got our 3 stacks, each one a different thread going out to the universe, each one a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's as if each one of these is a different path, because this stack will lead down one conversation, this one a different path, and this a different one. So today, let's take the top stack. Let's look at, I like to think of that as things that are right in front of me that I might not see. I'm going to do our 3 and 1. And flip each card over like they're the page of a book. So, we have the Emperor reversed. So, the Emperor is when we're taking charge. Emperor is when there's things that need to get done. The kingdom has certain things that need to run smoothly to make sure that everything else falls into place. But when the emperor is distracted, or when the emperor mind is in some other place, or things just life and things in general seem to get in our way, that's when the emperor is reversed, where it's just difficult to get the things done that the kingdom needs. And then we have the Page of Cups reversed. So, and this is a 50-50 deck. Yep, good. Just checked. And so with the Page of Cups reversed, pages are when we need to learn something new, we need to start something. Court cards could be us, it could be somebody else, it could be part of a situation. If it's somebody else, it's like our actions, as if we're the emperor, could be affecting those around us. I get frustrated. How's it going to affect those around us? Or when I'm frustrated and trying to start something new. So you see how it could be either us or somebody else, but this is going to help us figure it out. And it's the Eight of Cups. So sometimes there's things that we need to be willing to let go of. So eights are about progress and moving forward, and cups are about emotions, feelings, spirituality. So sometimes we hang on to things too long. We're comfortable. It's just something that we know we should do. But it starts affecting us. It starts affecting those around us. And the main thing to consider here is this is the major. So majors are the destiny cards, minors are the day-to-day. But with the Emperor, this is going to affect not only us, but it's going to affect those around us and the things around us and where we're going. So you can imagine this, and I haven't even flipped over the advice card yet, but imagine if the Emperor was not reversed. I have things that I need to take care of, that I need to do. I don't like starting over. I don't like learning things, but the Page of Cups does. The Page of Cups looks at the situation. He's got like a little fish in the percolator here if you've ever seen Twin Peaks. If you haven't seen Twin Peaks, it's just that the Page of Cups here, he's still taking things as they are, and it's like he's not seeing that fish as a negative. He's actually fascinated by it. And it's because we know that we need to do something. We need to be willing to let something go. We need to be willing to move past how we're feeling something. But today it's like this. And we can see how the pattern moves. Regardless of one thing or another, we always have to move forward. So I'm going to flip over the advice card, which is the Queen of Swords. Look at all these personalities here. So queens. Queens are the element of water. Cups, element of water. So we have these fire signs here with the Emperor, and then we have these water cards. The fire signs are about the energy, about moving things. It's all action. Where the water signs are about spirituality. The advice card has the Queen of Swords. So queens are the element of water. Swords are the element of air. I always call this like the tough love card because the Queen of Cups will see things clearly. The Queen of Swords. She'll see things clearly. This is swords. This is air over water. So the predominant element here is air. It's thought. Tough love card because she's also empathetic, sympathetic. She sees things. She has empathy. But she's also but this is how it really is. I love you. I'll do what I need to do to help you, whatever. But, I'm not going to, it comes down to however I feel, this is right. I will support you emotionally. So, essentially, with all these personality cards, the main thing comes to the Eight of Cups. There's something that we need to move away from, that we need to be willing to let go of. Sometimes we have negative traits. I'll give a big giant example, like if it's an addiction of some type, It's our support. It kept us strong for the longest time until it didn't. A relationship that built us up, kept us strong for a time until it didn't. Whatever it is that, that may have had a positive one point, sometimes these things wear out. It's welcome. And we find things that we need to be willing to set down and move on from. And the Queen of Swords is saying we need to be clear-sighted about this. She's reversed, so she acknowledges the difficulty of seeing things clearly. So today, it's about examining those things that maybe were positives in our lives at one time. Buying an expensive car that I couldn't afford, for example, and I'm doing okay on my car, but I'm just trying to find examples. Or maybe with me personally, my cell phone was a positive thing. And I found, hey, great distraction, good information, all these things. And then personally, I found myself now to the point where I'm just addicted to staring at my phone. And I realize that these are things that I need to just put aside. Walk away from it, even though it's like the election's coming up and all. Today is about analyzing, what do we need? What was it that helped us at one point, but now needs to be put aside? And we need to be clear-sighted. And with that, I hope everybody has that amazing day today. And here in the States, we acknowledge that we have this election coming up. Maureen. Oh, man. I may be migrating to Canada. We'll see what happens. But I hope everything goes well for everybody. And I am going to be here tomorrow, regardless of anything. So take care, have a good day, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Thanks a lot.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around, the stories we have found. In the shadows we dance, take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around, the stories we have found. In the shadows we dance, take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears,